Hi, I'm Yannick, and welcome to my second part of the journey from Stockholm, Londra to Frankfurt. We are in Malmö today and we want to go to Westerland Sylt. From Westerland Sylt in the third part we're gonna go to Frankfurt. We are in a Boeing 737-700. There's a small Boeing and it's a very nice mod. Link in the description and comments as always. And let's first file our flight plan. I'm not very sure about the arrival ICAO. I think it was E, of course, like SXW or CXW, I think. No, that's also not valid. Let's check in the main menu real quick. Just type in the name in Westerland. And we get, oh, it was a EDXW. This card changes. EDXW, that should be right. And today I'm not making the same mistake again. We're gonna go above 10,000 feet. We got a Boeing 737-700. Flight number, what was it last time? Like 1801, then that's 1802. And oh, airliner. Almost forgot that we got KLM as always. I love that livery. Yeah, let's request the altimeter real quick.
2 Malmö stirrup, altimeter 2992.
First landing lights, and it's getting evening, a little bit late, like 7 or 8 in the evening.
2992 KLM 1802.
I hope it isn't dark yet when we arrive. Alright, so seatbelt signs, everything's set. And we're gonna go on runway 17.
1802, cleared IFR2, Westerland Sylt, as filed, maintain 10,000, squawk 4700.
So I'm gonna set my heading to 170, so we can just engage the autopilot right after takeoff.
0,000, squawk 47.
Brakes off, flaps set.
1802.
Also, altitude.
KLM 1802, runway 17, taxi via Yankee.
Altitude is set, let's go taxiing. So we're right in front of the runway and...
KLM 1802.
Oh, come on.
17, taxi via Yankee.
He didn't say hold short, so I'm gonna just go on the runway, and the turning performance of this plane is incredibly bad. Why are you going left? Hello? My joystick is right, come on. Let me read it back finally. This flight is starting pure chaos. Come on. Alright, so we're gonna get back on the runway first, and now I'm reading it back before he repeats it a fifth time.
1802.
Alright, so altitude hold is glitched, as we knew from the last episode. Turning performance isn't the best, and these knobs might be a little bit annoying, but I really love the flying performance of this aircraft. So we're holding on the runway, we're lined up. Hello? Do we get a clearance for takeoff? So there is this bug in X-Plane 11 that doesn't recognize the plane holding on the runway. Happens on some airports. So we're just doing some even more illegal stuff, so it gets more chaotic. We're just gonna use reverse thrust to get back on the runway. Now we're holding short again, still nothing. Alright, so I think that's a glitched airport where it doesn't get recognized if you're standing in front of or on the runway. Now I'm trying to get the curve this time. Yes, the rudder is set to the right. Come on. Alright, this time it works. Now I'm holding just at the top of these arrows. Nothing, so I'm just gonna take off. It doesn't count as a violation of the ATC, it just proceeds with the flight as if you did a takeoff completely valid, so I'm just gonna perform a takeoff. Line up, almost perfect. Alright, this should be enough. Switching to inside perspective autopilot, everything is set, speed, heading and altitude. Whoa, he just took off by itself because the flaps are set that much. Flaps slightly back, and I can put my autopilot on. Gears retracting.
KLM 1802. Contact center on 135.95.
Not that far up, I think 2,500 should
Contact
be
center
alright.
on 135.95 KLM 1802.
Perfect. So, smoking on, seatbelts on auto, of course, we're checking in.
KLM 1802.
KLM 1802. Almost altimeter 2992.
I put my brake in landing settings.
KLM 1802. Fly heading 260.
So heading is
Resume
set.
Navigation KLM 1802.
There was the altimeter. There still is like this green light up there. Flaps extend. Oh, are the flaps not fully back? Let me think real quick. Like the flaps are at 0, right? Oh no, they weren't. Now it's orange. Flaps transit. All right. Whoa, the sun looks absolutely beautiful. Almost forgot these landing lights. So I'm flying into the clouds. 10,000 feet as our cruising altitude today, so we should get... Oh, we're already above the clouds. Now that does look pretty beautiful. My graphic settings aren't that high, so my X-Plane doesn't completely glitch. Also, I'm recording and that's not improving the performance of the game. So graphics are set pretty much to minimum. But this Vivid Sky and Vivid Water add-on, which I'll link you also, just looks amazing. Alright, I'm impatient, just get up there faster. Alright, I think everything is set. Just let me look at those lights up there right again. So what of these is really important? Logo, I think everybody should know where KLM, position strobe, anti-collision and wing light. I think we can go off. And I think we're set to fly. There's a wiper. Alright. I really like these separate steerable wipers in this plane. So because of our speed, we're almost at 10,000, and I'm gonna increase it to maximum for this plane. I want to talk about my outros really quick. So when the video ends, I normally show an Air Berlin plane flying over Cologne at evening. I got bored of that and used Norwegian formation flying as my outro. And I think this footage you see right there, even if that's part of a video, it could be an outro really well. So I think I'll set this as my new outro. It's just amazing. Alright, so let's look down here. Seems like we have reached 10,000 feet. Now as the altitude hold is glitched, I put just vertical speed at a very low vertical speed, and the plane will hold the altitude pretty well. So speed to maximum, and 333 is just a better number than 339. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch seats, cause on the right side it's just a better view. That does feel very weird, because I'm used to sitting on the left side of the cockpit while flying on simulators. So that's a very nice view. You can really see the sun reflections in the water from this side. So let's look at it on the map. So he just got us straight to the west. I think we're gonna fly south. I thought Germany was south of Sweden. Let's look at this. This looks pretty German. I think Germany is in the south. So why do we fly to the west? I thought this to the west was Denmark. Alright, the map is confusing as always, so I'm just gonna close it. But we can see land up there, so I don't think this is Germany, this should be Denmark. Let's look from the outside really quick again. That indeed is land up there. Goes till back there. Looks like just a small sea area here, and back there at this side there's a big sea. I'm slightly confused, but I think it's something Swedish Denmark, not Germany, where I want to fly. Passenger perspective looks also beautiful as always, but cockpit view is just even better. Like that. Put it back to standard view. Gear is really up. Just gonna check that. And now we're cruising. Oh, you can move these seats. That's pretty cool. So this aircraft mod has a lot of customization options. I think I can set the vertical speed to 0 since we're getting a bit high. You know, I already explained that aircraft just can't hold the altitude, so I'm using just VS mode on 0. Let's put the ATC window back again. So what do we got here? These are the little numbers. I think on the default 737 it's set to 738 because of 737-800. So I'm just gonna... what's this? Whoop, wasn't that the autopilot disconnect sound? Oh yeah, autopilot is disconnect. What? So that looks like autopilot was disconnected. Yes, all the lights were on, but CMD was off. And we're slightly too high. Well, why is master caution on? Autopilot is still on. Maybe it went on when the autopilot disconnected. I don't know. It's normally just something when there's something wrong with the plane. For example, the autopilot disconnects. Alright, let's look at the map again. So, we're above a country, which name I doesn't know. Oh, Copenhagen. So, that's main city capital of Denmark. So, we're above Denmark now. So, Germany is south, I think. That still looks very beautiful.
Copenhagen, Roskilde, INT, altimeter 2992 KLM 1802.
Alright, so now it's just waiting for any new commands from the ATC. On the map we can see Denmark, and down there this should be Germany. However, the card isn't really loading. This is Kiel, this is definitely Germany, and he probably wants us to get the long way, but can't we just take the short way just straight to the left? Like around 215 or 220 degree as a heading. That I think that should work. Alright, beautiful turn above the clouds. And the lag isn't even that bad. I think the simulator runs pretty well for that good look. And I think up there over the sea we can already see Germany, I think. I hope. I don't want this flight to be as long as the last one. I think the hardest way is the third part of this journey, because going from Westerland to Frankfurt is quite some distance, but it's not long enough to divide it into two separate parts. I think I can do this in one flight. Alright, so let's try out how fast this thing can go. If I put the throttle to maximum, do I get the overspeed warning? I kinda wanna know what the overspeed warning for this plane is, because normally it's just this rattle. And this mod has really cool sounds, but we're already at 400 knots and I still haven't got an overspeed warning. 420, the funny number. Let's see, I don't want to max out this stuff in real life, I would be damaging the plane, but 450 knots is already critical. I would prefer to slow down again, put this speed to 333. I don't know what this light was. Why is he speeding up? Whoa. Slow down. Alright, so ATC hasn't said anything. I think we have to go down here. I don't really know what this is. I think ahead of us, or we're still over Denmark definitely, and right there should also be some Denmark. I'm not quite sure, I'm completely disorientated. Alright, so I'm gonna get to the back of the cabin to get myself some coffee. Hopefully the ATC doesn't say anything, cause I'm just gonna slowly walk through here. I think it's beautifully made. That does look very well. Oh shit.
KLM 1802, fly heading 26.
Hold on, let me get back to the cockpit. I don't have any co-pilot to answer this. Wait for me. So on the default 737 you can't walk through walls, but actually right here you can clip through there. Cause, oh yeah, you can put the seats to the side. That's realism. That's very good. Now I can just sit down here. And then I can put my seat back. And now I can read back the transmission.
Flight heading 260, KLM 1802.
Alright, looks like he wants us to go even more to the west. I still don't know, I always thought Germany was in the west, like heading 180 or something like that, but I still have to remember we're not going to Berlin and East Germany, we're gonna go to Südwesterland. That's still some bit west. I think that's too much clouds for me, like I want to set to Cirrus. That should be better. Are there any clouds? Yeah, oh, they're just loading in. Alright, this is much of a better view in the distance. I think we can beautifully see the sun right there. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think best thing to do would be just to follow the ATC's instructions.
KLM 180.
Oh, thank you very much.
Visible navigation.
I kind of expected this, just... I don't care, fly where you want. Like that type of stuff.
Resume navigation. KLM 1802.
I think if the ATC communication thing up there would go away, there we go, this would be an awesome thumbnail photo. So now we're nearly going completely to the west again. I don't know, this one, I just tried to get some orientation where we are going. Like, this is definitely still Denmark. Like, this also sounds very Scandinavian. And this is Hohn again. Still don't know. Flensburg. Flensburg is Germany. I know this. This is like the northest part of Germany. So I think we're going quite right because Westerland Sylt is west of Flensburg, I think. So I think should be quite correct.
KLM 1802. Bogen Skridstrom. Mill altimeter 2992.
Bogens Skridstrom. Mill altimeter 2992. KLM 1802.
Alright, I'm editing the video right now. So this is just something after I recorded also the third part of the flight, and I can spoiler. In the third part of the series, the ATC doesn't know what he's doing. Third part is absolutely catastrophic landing and approach. Alright, I think we're over the northern part of Germany. And oh, there are some islands at the west there. Westerland Sylt, yeah, we found it. So we just have to cross this land here, and then we get straight to Westerland Sylt. So when I flew like more south, that was actually okay, cause I'm lined up pretty good.
KLM 1802. Fly heading 230. Vectors for the visual runway 32. Descend and maintain 5000.
Alright, we got some vectors. Now we're turning.
802. Fly heading 170. Vectors for the visual runway 32. Descend and maintain 5000.
And 5000 is the reasonable approach altitude.
Vectors for the visual runway 32. Descend and maintain 5000. KLM 1802.
Now we're going pretty much. Now we're going pretty much just south. Alright, let's get a good vertical speed for flying down. Like 30,300. Read it back.
Descend and maintain 5000. KLM 1802.
And we're turning down, so let's see. I think we're going to the north on this. Might be runway 32.
KLM 180.
Ah yes, up there he said runway 32, so this prediction was correct.
Fly heading 230. Descend and maintain
2000.
2000. KLM 1802.
KLM 1802. Fly heading 290.
What happens with my view? Come on. Like my mouse button was just stuck.
Fly heading 290. KLM 1802.
Alright, so we are descending even more now down to 2000. I don't know, but I kind of hope this landing is gonna get a bit better than the last one. But in this tiny aircraft, I kind of expect a rough touchdown.
KLM 1802, fly heading 050.
Why does he
Vectors
say
for
this
visual
with the
runway
vectors
32,
again,
descend
like...
and maintain 2000.
Fly heading 050. Vectors for the visual runway 32. Descend and maintain.
Alright, let's
2000
get to
KLM
50.
1802.
Come on, let me just set 50, it can't be that hard. It's really a pain to operate these knobs. Alright, so why are we going to 50, like... Oh, we're probably too high and he just...
KLM 1.
He just canceled the approach.
Westerland Zulu, altimeter
Like, or...
299.
Wait, isn't 50 on the right side? Bro, you're turning on the wrong side.
Westerland Zulu, altimeter 2992 KLM.
Let's summarize it.
1802.
That's already a pretty confusing video for me. But I think we're just gonna go a pretty big left turn.
KLM 180.
Isn't this south again, I think?
40.
Like, this is the third command in a row, and I don't know the purpose of any of those.
Fly heading 050 KLM 1802.
So this is the first. So this is the first heading that looks slightly better. 350 seems reasonable.
KLM 1802.
This could actually get up there. So let's put both these down. And we can just start with our preparation. Since I put just 200 knots, we can already put our flaps down a little bit.
KLM 1802, fly heading 050.
I don't get this 50 always, but let's just put it like that. I hope he knows what he does.
Fly heading 050. Vectors for the visual runway 32. Descend and maintain 2000 KLM 1802.
Alright, let's check the brakes again. This should be it. So this is released. Alright, brakes set. Let's read this. So we can extend the landing gear 270 knots. So we should be already good. So what the hell is this? Looks like a drunk pilot flew this. So I think we're gonna go with a left turn up there. Oh wait, we're not at 2000 already?
KLM 1802,
It just...
descend and maintain.
Didn't I say 2000?
Descend and maintain 2000
This thing's
KLM
glitch as heck, so it
1802.
just... Altitude hold, got off again, and now we're going back up. Let me just fly down there. So I think you should hold it, and now I should just get the command to turn left, I hope at least. Anyways, I'm just gonna put my speed down to 185 knots. It's probably one of the most important things during an approach to reduce the speed as early as possible, and I already have the field in sight. I just have to line up, and that's what we're gonna do now.
KLM 1802.
Perfect.
Fly heading
Hit 350 first try.
Fly heading 350 KLM 180.
Let's get the gear down. And speed it down even more, so now gear slowing us down and the engine power is reduced as well. And I'm just gonna go down in my approach to 1000, I think. Alright, flaps 25. We're still not lined up. There's one small left curve required, and we should be good.
KLM 1802, fly heading 320.
Alright, fly as always, report the field inside as early as possible, so we don't get a
report the field inside
go around.
KLM 1802.
KLM 1802, climb and maintain
Why?
2000.
I'm trying to do an approach, I don't want to get down to 2000.
1802. Center KLM 1802.
KLM 180.
Alright, first I'm gonna fix the vertical speed.
Contact tower on 119.75.
Alright, the sun left there looks beautiful.
Contact tower on 119.75 KLM 1802.
And no, we won't be climbing back to 2000, because I think 1000 is better for our approach. So speed is okay, gears down. Let's get it a little bit slower. Looking good. And now we have to put flaps to 25. Perfect. So we're set for landing. I think it's time to disengage. I really like that sound again. Put auto throttle off, and now
KLM 1802, runway 3.
I'm flying manually.
Runway 32 KLM 1.
Because heading 320 was leading us a bit too far to the left, so I have to do some corrections and also getting down there. Alright, so this is 1000 over the ground. Well, the ground is also the normal height, because it's the same height as the Z. So 1000 feet above the Z equals at this location 1000 feet above these houses.
500.
We're getting a bit fast, I think. But now we got a really nice approach. This is all looking good.
100. 50. 30. 20.
No, I'm not getting down, come on. Every time I flare, I'm just going up.
10.
Oh no, that was a bounce. It was bad again, unacceptable. Alright, we got our gate going left here. We're gonna just park. And that's it for this time. I still wanna watch the landing and replay. Yes, I understood. Reading back. Why doesn't he turn light? What's with the front gear? I mean, it's such a small aircraft. It should be having a pretty good like driving style. But no, the 737-800, which is default in the X-Plane, is even easier to operate on ground. And that was way too far. Dang it. Alright, let's use cheat code. Perfectly cheated. Now let's get a bit forward. And we're going too much to the left side already. Alright, we're parked. And that's it for this flight. And we're rolling again. Damn it, the braking was not enough, so now parking brake is set. And we're parked in... Oh, you see how it got darker just now? Time's going on now, the third part of this flight will be in complete darkness. So we're in Wesseland Sylt, and now let's watch the replay. It was a pretty nice approach, not too much of a nosedive, but also not like an early flare. Now I was flaring, but the plane always went up. Probably too much speed. So, and that was way too hard. You see how the wings shaked and the plane bounced. I kinda wanna try again. But you know me, here we are again, and this time I won't show you all of these things I have to prepare for landing. I'm just gonna go straight into the touchdown part. You see gears already down. We're already too much to the right side. Call out right there, 145 knots. Perfect for landing. $300. Alright, this is kind of a nosedive. I can feel that this isn't gonna go that well. But we're lined up very well. We might be a bit too low. I'm not getting this thing down really. And that was an unexpected early touchdown. I mean, it's... the monitor is 2D, of course. I can't really see from the outside view how down that landing gear is. Let's watch that again from the side. So we were very low, and then I thought I could flare a bit more, but it already bumped down. But I think that's acceptable. So we did a good landing, but that's it for this video. We're successfully landed in Wesseland Sylt, parking next to what is this, A320 or 21 I think. Perfect. And I would be happy to see you again in the third part of my journey. If you liked the video, please consider liking or even subscribing, and see you.